Hi guys, today I'd like to talk about these two tables that I've created which has helped my clients when they've gone through a weight loss journey, and I'd like to talk to you how to use these tables which will help you if you are going through a weight loss journey yourself. My name's Chris Marco Flores and I've created a program that's helped 41 people lose over 100 stone within 6 months. See, one of the biggest problems that I've faced over the last 10 years is my clients focusing on the wrong numbers. And no matter how much I've tried teaching them to go to the right numbers, and I used to teach them verbally before I created these scales, they'd always revert to the wrong ones. And the wrong numbers would be standing on the scales. Because I have many clients that are, so they start off at size 22 and then they want to get down to a size 16, and when they hit a size 16 they then want to get to a size 12, and when they hit size 12 they want to get to a size 10. That's just one example. Now if your aim is to be a size 10, why do you care what you weigh? And what people try and do is they try and focus on getting the weight down, and they think by getting their weight down is going to be the quickest way and the best way to be able to get them into the size of clothes that they want to be, which is actually not the case. Because you can drop weight but you can still be fat, so you still could be skinny fat. So therefore you're not the size that you want to be. You might be the weight that you want to be, but you're not the size that you want to be, and it confuses people. So the right numbers is what I've created. So the first thing you need to do is to identify which level of health you are at. So you use the health level scale. And then once you figure out which level of health is, your job is, and your most important job is, to try and get yourself to a fit or a healthy level as quick as possible. And that is it. And that's all you're going to be focusing on. The reason why you want to try and get yourself to a healthy level as quick as possible, because if you do not look after your health, the higher it goes up the level tables, so the higher number you get, the worse and the more dangerous it is for you. Not only are you putting yourself at creating problems, health problems, and you're at health risks and health diseases, you're also shortening your lifespan, so you won't live as long. You're restricting your abilities to be able to do things, so you're not going to be able to do things that you might want to do or might want to participate in. So for example, a little example, if you have kids and you'd like to participate with your kids in activities that they want to do, but you're at a very poor health level and you can't physically do it, then you're restricting yourself. The higher the level goes up, the worse it becomes, to the point if you're at level 7, you're in a position where you're at health risks that then can become irreversible. So if no matter what level you're on, even if you are at level 7, you can get yourself down to a healthy level. It's just going to take you longer than if you are at level 5. But once you identify it, the first thing you want to do is focus on getting yourself to a healthy level as quick as possible. And the quicker you start it, the quicker you're going to get there. The longer you leave it, the longer and harder it's going to be to get yourself to a healthy level. And that's why it's very important. You have one body, you have one life. The better you look after it, the better it's going to look after you, and the more you can enjoy life. The next thing I want to talk about is identify which level of fitness you're at. And this is why it becomes so hard for people to get into a good level of health. It's because if you're someone who has never been fit and you do not enjoy exercising and you have no desire to exercise or to start exercising, is a couple of reasons why. One is because you have not found something that you enjoy within fitness. It will feel like a chore. The second thing is you may not have experienced the true benefits of fitness and health and what it does for you. When you do fitness and you do it right, it releases endorphins. It makes you feel great. It makes you feel amazing. It makes you feel on top of the world. And then once you feel it, it becomes like a necessity. It's something that you can't live without, and you want to be doing it. And if you do this, say like 3 times a week, like for 1 hour, 3 times a week, not only does it release the endorphins that makes you feel good, it decreases the amount of your stress levels and all the other health benefit it gives to you. It also then becomes this kind of getaway. So if you have a busy life or a hectic life, or even if you don't have a busy life, hectic life, you want to get away from a situation that you're in, like that 1 hour, 3 times a week is like your getaway. So, and it's different avenues and different vehicles. Some people like running, some people like weightlifting, some people like football, some people like do different types of sports. And it's just an incredible thing to understand. So if you find it so hard is because you probably, one, haven't felt the benefits of fitness, or two, you haven't found an avenue that you enjoy. Now, what you need to do to be able to enjoy and really feel the benefits of fitness, you need to be fit. You need to be fit before you find it, because if you come onto this health scale here, or the fitness level scale that I've got here, there's different levels of fitness. For you to enjoy it, you've got to be at the fit level, and I promise you, if you're at the fit level, you will experience the goodness. However, to get to that fit level, you might have to do things that you don't enjoy until you're at that fit level. And that means just being resilient and pushing yourself through, because when you start at the bottom here and you do fitness, it is just very hard and very hard work. Therefore, after a fitness session or some sort of any exercising, it's probably not very rewarding. You might feel to the point where you didn't enjoy it, you didn't like it, it was too hard. It makes you feel things that you've never felt before, and makes you think, why do people do things like this? Because it's just not enjoyable at all. So what you do, you get yourself to the fitness level. Once you're at that fitness level, then you spend between 6 to 8 or 10 weeks dabbling and exploring different types of fitness avenues to potentially enjoy. So you could, for example, if you're not sure what you enjoy and you go try something, the first thing you try is go weightlifting. So you do weightlifting and you give it a good go for 6 weeks, and you try it for 6 weeks, and then after 6 weeks you might find, I really enjoyed this, or I don't enjoy this. This is not giving me any joy whatsoever, and it feels like a chore. Therefore, you then find something else. So you go to something else, and you might be someone who enjoys sports. You might not even know you enjoy sports, but give it a go. So go try something like rugby and give it a good go. So through the week, you train. On the weekend, you do a rugby match. Through the week, you train. On the weekend, you do a rugby match. If you don't enjoy it for the first couple of times, keep doing it for a good 6 weeks, because you don't enjoy something you're not good at. You might be fit, but you might not be good at rugby, and it'll take you a few weeks to get good at rugby. And then when you become good, you'll then realise it's not for you, or you actually love it and it's something you can maintain. If it's not rugby, then you try something else. Try tennis, or it could be CrossFit, or it could be judo, it could be rowing, it could be skiing if you've got some abilities to, or the resources to do skiing somewhere. You've got to really find an avenue, and I promise you, you will find something that you enjoy. And then when you find something you enjoy, it becomes a hobby and it doesn't become a chore, and it becomes very easy to maintain your fitness because you're doing something you enjoy and you're looking forward to it, not doing something you don't enjoy and just doing it because everyone else is doing it and you feel like you need to do it. So the two things you need to do: first, find your level of health. Once you figure out your level of health, your next mission is to figure out how you're going to get to the next level. So if you're at level 5, you then go to level 4, and that's your focus. What you then do, you go over to the fitness scale. Is when you use the fitness scale, you identify which level of fitness you're on. You've got two different types. You've got the endurance type, or you've got the strength conditioning type. And your aim is to get yourself to the fit level. And you just do that each week. And if you focus on getting yourself to a fit level, either strength conditioning or endurance, I promise you that health scale will get closer to the healthier number 3. So focus on the fitness, raising your fitness. It will lower your health levels, or you might have to increase it, depend if you've got a real low body fat percentage. And then once you're at that stage, if you still don't enjoy it, then you figure out you explore different activities to figure out which one you enjoy and which one you can sustain. So if you're sat there thinking, how do I do this? Okay, all you need to do is figure out your body fat percentage, identify at what level of health you are on. I've created a program that's helped people who are above level 5. If you're level 5 or higher, then this online program, it will personalize your nutrition plan to help you eat whatever you want without sabotaging results. It then talks about the exercising that you should do, whether you work out from home or in the gym. And around this video, I'll put the instructions how we can get into touch and get into contact, and we can talk about and discuss if it's the right stage and something that you should be doing right now. I had a client who when she came to me, all she wanted to do was lose weight. She wanted to do nothing but lose weight. And I kind of tried to explain to her she needs to focus on different things to help her maintain. So when she loses the weight, she'll lose the weight forever, and she'll also go on to doing a better life. So when she first met me, I then insisted that she should take on certain challenges. And she's like, I'm interested in the challenges, but I don't want to do them for another 12 months because she didn't feel fit and she didn't feel ready. So this challenge was a 10K obstacle course. And after a bit of talking, encouragement and persuasion, she agreed and she signed up. So she signed up to this course 6 weeks later, which was a 10K obstacle course, which she didn't think she could do and she wanted to do in 12 months' time. And because she'd done it and she completed it after the course, I'll show you a picture, it created a knock-on effect. And that knock-on effect, she then went to do another 10K obstacle course. She then climbed Ben Nevis. She then competed with a further 10K obstacle course with me a year later down the line. And then she's opted in for a half marathon. And all I did was encourage her to do the first one, and everything else she'd done by herself. And additionally to that, she dropped 2 stone, which is all she wanted to drop. Even though I say you've got to focus on fitness level, but she dropped the weight, she got into the size that she wanted to be, and now she's still maintaining the fitness level that she desired to have when she first started me, because she shifted her focus, which helped her, enabled her to achieve more than she could imagine. So if you want kind of results like that, and you want to feel good and feel better and happy in yourself, then follow the instructions on the screen, and I'd love to work with you. Have a great day. Speak to you soon, guys.